Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast. Here today, bring you another topic uh, about money, finances, and how to, become wealthier, healthier, and a better version of yourself. So today, I want to get into the topic of 10 rules of investing in stocks. Stocks is something very easy to do. You can do it from your phone. There's many brokerages. You used to have to pay for a stock, but now it's free. So the opportunity is out there to just invest and grow easily without doing much of anything. So the first rule is to set financial goals. You gotta determine your objectives and where you're trying to go. You gotta before you invest in anything anyway, you have to figure out what you're trying to do, what goals you're trying to reach, and you need to have a plan in place so you can do that. And in doing that, you have to know if the risks outweigh the benefits, and if those risks do outweigh the benefits, will you get more return for your money in the process of doing that? So it's all like a little process of doing different things, and that's one of them. The second is doing your research. A lot of people just jump into the stock market and they think they don't need to learn anything. Just buy a stock and let it sit there and grow their money. But it's actually not entirely true. You need to actually sit there, research, go on Google, go on YouTube, do searches on these topics. I mean, I don't really use the library, but definitely I'm online and I research all these stocks before getting into them. And most people with YouTube channels do have top 5 stock picks, or top 10 stocks I would invest in, and then you can go from there. See what other people are actually researching for themselves and doing on their accounts, and then you take from what they're doing, and then you see if you like it or not, and then you do your own thing. Third is you got when you do get into the stock market, you gotta diversify. Meaning you can't just put all buy, if you like Coca-Cola stock or Pepsi stock, and just buy only one, that stock alone. Because what happens if something happens to those companies? Then you lose all that money. No company can last forever. It might last hundreds and hundreds of years, but no company will last forever. If you've seen supermarkets, there used to be A&P and Pathmark, and they were around for a long time, and then now they're gone. Sometimes they dissolve, sometimes other companies buy them, but that's why you need to diversify. This way, if anything happens to one of your stocks or even the sectors, because there's different sectors, and you want to make sure that sometimes if oil gets hit hard, or gas or electric gets hit hard, you have your stocks in different companies, so this way you're not going to be totally affected. Because if you just have one stock, then it's very dangerous. And when you do invest, the fourth thing is to invest for the long term. This is not for short term investing. You're not trying to quickly flip and make $1 million of a stock. This is for long term. Stocks is more of a waiting game, and you just have to be very patient, and then you continually keep investing and reinvesting. I will have another video on dividends, which come with certain stocks, and that's why people used to get very wealthy, because they honestly, they get paid from the stock, from being a shareholder, and then they put that money right back in to buy more shares, and you just keep on doing that for years and years, and that becomes, um, a crazy amount of money. Fifth thing, um, they say invest in what you understand. Meaning, if you don't know what you're buying, why are you buying it? And a good rule is, before, when I first got into the stock market, someone told me, get buy stocks with brands that you use. So if you're using like paper towels or toilet paper, or like Scott's, which is their brand is Procter and Gamble, and that's what people and what people need to figure out to make it easier for them is, when you're first starting out, whatever you use, see if they have a stock company. Like, say if you have a calculator, or soap, or anything. I mean, most of these companies, you won't know their real names, but they're actually out there. Like, you might see like a towel, and you think it's just made, if I was made in the USA or made in China, but sometimes there's a company behind all the stuff you're using. So if you're gonna start out, I think that would be the best way, because that's how if you've been using something for 10 years, that product, that brand, and now how about being a shareholder, and you're technically buying your own product, so you're in business for yourself. 6, manage your emotion. If you can't take the stock market going up and down, and if it really hurts, it bothers you and hurts your feelings, you shouldn't even get in. It's like if you're trying to lose weight, and then all of a sudden you gain 5 pounds and it destroys you emotionally, then you're not in it for the long run. There's going to be ups and downs, bumps and bruises, and scars, but you don't lose in the stock market until you sell. I mean, it might be down for years, but it will go back up sometime, but we just don't know when. So it's unpredictable, and you don't know when it's going to go up and down. So it's just best to, like, when I put in, and I don't pay attention to it. Might check it from time to time, week to week, but whether it's up or down, I just keep buying more. When it's down, it's on sale. When it's up, you're paying more for it, obviously. So you try to buy more when it's on sale. So if you have like 20 stocks, I think the experts recommend 10 to 20 stocks. You have, when you're buying, you can buy the ones that are always, down. So out of the 20, if like 2 of them are really down, you buy some more of that. And then, you continue to just keep looking every time you buy, and buy the ones that are always on sale. This way you're always assessing your risk and keeping it very low. 7, stay disciplined. A lot of people aren't disciplined, and they just decide to sell the stock. They say, they feel like, oh yeah, it's dropping too low, I lost all my money, and they sell the stock. And then they actually lost money because they weren't disciplined. This is a long game, long term, and you have to just stay in it, keep at it. It's not going to happen overnight. So if you're not a patient person, then it's going to be a problem for you, because this is like a commitment. This is like a marriage. And that's the thing is, can you stay married with that stock for a long period of time and keep doing that same thing over and over? Or are you going to get tired and bored of it and think that, oh yeah, it's not going to make me as much money as I want, and leave? So it's up to you, but you'll have to make that decision. And eight, you just gotta monitor and review your portfolio from time to time, because if there's bad news, good news, there will be things going on with your stock market. Stocks will be going up and down. Remember, most of the time, it's not the stock that's the issue. It's the economy. Something going on in the economy that is affecting people from buying or selling stocks, which makes it go up and down. It has most likely nothing to do with the stock. I mean, there are a few times there are earning calls with the stock. Well, they reach their projections, but most of the time it's just bad news from the economy, and that's why I'll tank the stock or it'll go up, and then one day you'll be up $30 in a stock, and then next day down 50. You just can't tell. That's how crazy it is. But if you just review it from time to time, and just keep buying when it's low, you'll make out good. So also my ninth thing is, you got to keep liquidity. So you have to keep some reserves. You can't just you can't go all in on investing in the stock market. Put some money like an emergency fund, basically. Always keep that extra money, and when those opportunities, when something really drops, you can actually buy more shares of it when it's down, because it will happen. You'll see when you first invest, there'll be some stocks that just drop down, and then if you have all that extra cash saved up, you can buy it when it's very low, and then it'll jump back up, and you'll make a hefty profit. Remember, it's just a long-term game, and you just gotta stick around and play that game. It's like a quarterback. You can throw the Hail Mary and maybe get the touchdown, or you can go down the field 5 yards at a time, wear down the defense, and score that same touchdown. So it's not about hitting the home run sometimes. Sometimes it's about getting on first base. And last but not least, seek professional help. It doesn't hurt for you to ask someone who's been in the game for a long time, who's a professional, who's done before, for advice. I mean, my teacher obviously was my lawyer, and he did teach me a lot. And he eventually got into the stock market, and then did for 30 years and became multi-millionaire. So it could happen, and it can happen with all you. You just gotta keep at it. It's not gonna, like I keep saying, it's not gonna happen overnight. But if you're with people that you trust, that have been doing it for a long time, and they can help you get advantage, any little tidbit helps to get ahead in the stock market. So that's it for today with the 10 rules of investing in the stock market. I definitely think this is the easiest way and easiest path for everyone to take, in my opinion. Obviously, there's real estate also, but those are probably some of the top two things that can help you become financially free in your life. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'm going to be posting videos daily. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for coming to the channel, and I wish you guys have a great day, and bless you guys all. Thank you. Take care.